All right, I've got another blade here. I'm gonna find the teeth direction. Looks like I've got it correctly placed. Put that in the clamp. Oops. Try that again. Put that in the clamp and tighten it down, making sure the teeth are facing upward. All right, then I'll just put this back through where I was cutting. So what I was saying was, you want the solid veneer tape on the top. Otherwise the glue won't glue the veneer down properly. You need the glue to touch the wood. So in the end, if you have some of this veneer tape with holes in it on the bottom side, that's just fine. That's going to allow the wood glue to penetrate appropriately. Okay, so here we go, back to cutting. I'm just going to keep it up against my shoulder so that it's at the right angle, and then work my way around the line. Remember to keep it tipped. Probably watch me and say, hey, he doesn't have it tipped in all the time. And you're right, it's not easy. So sometimes you want really short strokes if you're going to have a whole bunch of turns, short and fast. So you can see a little bit maybe of red sawdust coming up here, and that is simply because I'm cutting through some of the red wood that I had for the log. If you guys see me looking at my watch, it's because I've got my phone and watch connected and I can see what I'm recording on my watch. So there we go, just cruising along. So you can see as I've progressed, I've gotten a little bit better and a little bit better at following my line. It's not horrible. It just takes practice. Again, short strokes where you have curves. Keep your saw tipped inward toward the inside of your drawing. And I'll be making a tight curve here, so I'm going to go much shorter stroke. Got my saw bound up. When your saw binds up a little bit, just pull backward a little tiny bit on the saw blade to get it so the teeth are not engaged, and then start the pumping up and down process of making your arm into the little motor that's powering the saw. All right, almost ready. When I get really close to the end, I want to work really hard on aligning my two cuts. Okay, there we go, there's the top piece and the bottom piece. Now the piece that's on bottom here is going to end up being the piece that I inlay. Release the tension on the saw, take off the bottom part here, or rather the maple piece that I'm going to put on there. So now, interestingly enough, when you get this removed, you're going to end up in the long run seeing the picture really well from the back. but not so well from the front. So there you can see the log and the little part. And here on the front side you can see the white veneer tape that I have over everything. And that's not horrible. I'm interested to see what it's going to look like when I take off all of the tape or sand it down. There's where I cut. You can see I had some of the cherry veneer and some of the bloodwood veneer. A little bit of both in there, and that's just fine. You want to be able to overlap your cuts like that.